Remember 1965? The Beatles were everywhere. The Stones couldn't be stopped. But here's the thing, some of the biggest hits from that year have completely vanished from our collective memory. Songs that dominated the radio. Tracks that defined an entire generation. And today they're just gone. We're about to fix that. Buckle up, because we're diving into 20 forgotten gems from 1965 that deserve your attention. At number 1 we've got Wooly Bully by Sam the Sham and the Pharaohs. This wasn't just a hit, it was the hit. A massive, unstoppable party anthem that hit number 2 on the Billboard charts. Sam the Sham wore a turban. The band dressed like Egyptian pharaohs. The song made absolutely no sense and nobody cared. Wooly Bully was pure, unfiltered fun. It had this driving organ riff that made you want to dance, even if you couldn't understand half the lyrics. Uno, dos, one, two, tres, cuatro. Remember that?
Uno, dos, one, two, tres, cuatro.
This song sold over 3 million copies, but when's the last time you heard it? Number 2 takes us to Motown heaven. I Can't Help Myself, Sugar Pie Honey Bunch, by the Four Tops. Levi Stubbs had one of the most powerful voices in soul music, and this song proved it. The opening bass line is iconic. Those horns are perfection. And that chorus? Absolutely irresistible. The Four Tops were singing about obsessive love, the kind where you just can't walk away no matter how hard you try. This was Motown's formula at its absolute best. Incredible vocals, tight production, and a melody that gets stuck in your head for days. This hit number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100, yet somehow it's been overshadowed by other Motown classics. At number 3 we've got the Rolling Stones with I Can't Get No Satisfaction. Now wait, you might be thinking this one isn't forgotten. And you're partly right. Satisfaction is still famous. But here's what people forget. This was the song that made the Stones superstars in America. That guitar riff changed rock and roll forever. Keith Richards came up with it in his sleep, literally. He woke up, played it into a tape recorder and went back to bed. The lyrics were raw and rebellious. Mick Jagger was singing about frustration, with advertising, with relationships, with everything. Radio stations were nervous about playing it. But they did, and it spent 4 weeks at number 1. This wasn't just a hit. This was a cultural earthquake.
You were on my mind.
Number 4 brings us You Were On My Mind by We5. This is one of those songs that sounds like sunshine. It's folk rock with gorgeous harmonies, led by a woman named Beverly Bivens whose voice was pure silk. The song starts quiet and builds beautifully. It's about waking up with someone on your mind, that bittersweet feeling of missing someone. We5 created something special here, a perfect blend of folk authenticity and pop accessibility. It reached number 3 on the charts, but today most people have never heard of We5. At number 5, Prepare for Chills. You've Lost That Lovin' Feelin' by the Righteous Brothers. Phil Spector produced this masterpiece, using his famous wall of sound technique. Bill Medley's deep voice starts the song, then Bobby Hatfield comes in, and together they create pure magic. This song builds and builds until it explodes in this incredible emotional crescendo. It's about watching love fade away, feeling it slip through your fingers. The Righteous Brothers made you feel every word. This was the most played song on American radio in the 20th century. Think about that. Yet ask someone under 40 to name a Righteous Brothers song, and watch them struggle.
Now there's no welcome look in your
Downtown, just listen to the music of the traffic.
Number 6 takes us across the pond. Downtown by Petula Clark. This British pop gem is pure joy. Petula singing about escaping your problems by heading downtown where the lights are bright and the music's loud.
So right downtown, waiting for you tonight.
The production is lush and orchestral. There are horns, strings, and Petula's confident, warm voice tying it all together. Downtown hit number 1 in America and won a Grammy.
You're gonna be alright now.
Petula Clark became the first British female artist to have a number 1 hit in the US during the rock era. But somehow this perfect pop song has faded from memory.
Don't let your problems surround you, there are movie shows.
Help me if you can, I'm feeling down.
At lucky number 7 we've got the Beatles with Help. John Lennon wrote this one, and years later, he admitted it was a genuine cry for help. He was struggling with fame, with his identity, with everything. But the song doesn't sound desperate.
And now my life has changed in oh so many ways.
It sounds urgent and powerful. Those opening vocals hit you immediately. The harmonies are perfect. The guitar work is energetic. Help! Top charts worldwide and became the title track for their second movie. Everyone knows the Beatles, but Help, specifically, it deserves more recognition as one of their most honest songs.
Appreciate you being around.
Number 8 brings us Herman's Hermits with Can't You Hear My Heartbeat. Herman's Hermits were massive in 1965, competing with the Beatles for chart dominance. Peter Noone, their baby-faced lead singer, had this boyish charm that drove fans wild. Can't You Hear My Heartbeat is pure British invasion pop. It's sweet, it's catchy, and it's impossible not to smile when you hear it. The song's about young love, about your heart pounding when you see that special someone. It reached number 2 in the US, but today Herman's Hermits are barely remembered outside of oldies stations.
Baby, baby, can't you hear my heartbeat?
in the chapel.
At number 9, The King himself, Crying in the Chapel by Elvis Presley. This wasn't a new recording. Elvis had actually recorded it back in 1960. But it was finally released in 1965, and it became a massive hit.
I pray the Lord that I'll grow strong.
This is Elvis at his most spiritual. The song's about finding peace in faith, about seeking solace in a chapel. His voice is tender and genuine. There's no hip shaking here, no rebellion, just pure, heartfelt emotion.
Searched, but I couldn't find no.
It reached number 3 on the Billboard Hot 100. But when people think of Elvis, they usually skip right over this beautiful recording.
Grow stronger.
Number 10 is Motown Perfection, My Girl by The Temptations. That opening bass line is one of the most recognizable in music history. Smokey Robinson wrote this song, and The Temptations made it immortal. David Ruffin's lead vocal is smooth as butter. The harmonies are tight. The production is flawless. My Girl is about that special person who makes everything better, who gives you sunshine on a cloudy day. This song topped the charts and became The Temptations' signature song. But while music fans know it, younger generations have let it slip away.
I've got a sweeter song
For you to help me run, to help me get her out of my heart.
At number 11, the Beach Boys give us Help Me, Rhonda. This is the Beach Boys at their most fun. Brian Wilson was a production genius, and Help Me, Rhonda showcases his talent for creating perfect pop songs.
And I can give you lots of reasons why.
The harmonies are incredible. The energy is infectious. The song's about getting over a breakup with help from a girl named Rhonda. There's heartbreak in there, but it's wrapped in such a catchy package that you can't help but sing along.
Was gonna be my wife and I was gonna be her man.
Help Me Rhonda hit number 1, but today people are more familiar with Good Vibrations and Surfin' USA.
Help me run, help me run, help me run.
King of the road. Third bar.
Number 12 brings us country pop crossover gold. King of the Road by Roger Miller. This song is pure storytelling. Roger's singing about being a drifter, a hobo living life on his own terms.
8 by 12 4-bedroom. I'm a man.
The melody is simple but memorable. Roger's delivery is conversational, almost like he's telling you a story over coffee. King of the Road won 5 Grammy Awards and topped both country and pop charts.
8 by 12 4-bedroom. I'm a man of me.
Roger Miller was a brilliant songwriter, but today he's been largely forgotten except by country music historians.
Means king of the road.
Let me tell you about the birds and the bees and the flowers and
At number 13 we've got The Birds and the Bees by Jewel Akins. This is old school rhythm and blues with a twist. The song uses the classic metaphor of birds and bees to talk about love and romance.
let me tell you about the stars and
Jewel's voice is smooth and playful. The production is tight. There's a great groove that makes you want to move. The Birds and the Bees reached number 3 on the charts, but Jewel Akins never had another major hit. This one-hit wonder deserves to be remembered.
that is time you learn about the facts of life.
Hold me, make me tell you I'm
Number 14 is Pure Romance. Hold Me, Thrill Me, Kiss Me by Mel Carter. This is a slow burner, a song for couples swaying together under dim lights.
kiss me when
Mel's voice is velvety and passionate. The orchestration is lush. The song's about desire, about wanting to be close to someone special. It's timeless in its appeal. Hold Me, Thrill Me, Kiss Me was a top 10 hit, but Mel Carter's name has faded from public consciousness. This recording deserves rediscovery.
thrill me, walk me down the lane. I said, shotgun, shoot it.
Shotgun by Junior Walker and the All-Stars. This is instrumental soul at its finest. Junior Walker's saxophone is the star of the show, and what a star it is. Shotgun is raw and energetic. It's got this unstoppable rhythm that makes you want to dance. There are barely any lyrics, just Junior's sax wailing over a killer beat. This was Motown's edgier side, their funkier side. Shotgun topped the R&B charts and crossed over to pop success. But today, when people think of Motown, they think of the Supremes and Marvin Gaye. Junior Walker deserves his flowers. Number 16 is Counterculture Perfection. I Got You Babe by Sonny and Cher. Before Cher became a solo superstar and icon, she was half of this duo with Sonny Bono. Their chemistry was undeniable. The song is a duet about young love, about having each other and not needing anything else. It's sweet without being sappy. The production has that Phil Spector influence, big and dramatic. I Got You Babe hit number 1 and defined Sonny and Cher's career. But younger listeners today might not even know this song exists.
This diamond ring doesn't shine for me anymore, and this diamond ring.
At number 17 we've got This Diamond Ring by Gary Lewis and the Playboys. Gary Lewis was Jerry Lewis's son, but he earned his success on his own merits. This Diamond Ring is pop rock perfection.
Let it shine for you.
It's about a relationship ending, about a diamond ring that once symbolized love but now just symbolizes loss. The production is energetic and polished. Gary's vocals are earnest. This song topped the Billboard Hot 100 and Gary Lewis and the Playboys had a string of hits. But they've been almost completely forgotten.
Behind it, if there's love behind it.
Number 18 brings us something different. The In Crowd by the Ramsey Lewis Trio. This is jazz with a pop sensibility, an instrumental that crossed over to mainstream success. Ramsey Lewis on piano creates this infectious groove. The song's about being part of the cool crowd, the in crowd. It's sophisticated and accessible at the same time. The In Crowd won a Grammy and became a surprise pop hit. But instrumental jazz rarely gets remembered in pop culture discussions, and Ramsey Lewis deserves more recognition.
Mrs. Brown, you've got a lovely daughter.
At number 19, Herman's Hermits make another appearance with Mrs. Brown, You've Got a Lovely Daughter. This is British invasion charm at maximum levels.
You've got a lovely daughter.
The song's a music hall style number about a guy telling Mrs. Brown that he's in love with her daughter. Peter Noon's accent is thick, and the whole thing has this theatrical quality.
She wants to return those things I bought her.
It wasn't even released as a single in the UK, but it became a massive hit in America, reaching number 1. Today it's rarely played, but it captures a specific moment in pop music history.
Don't say she's broke my heart.
Stop in the name of love.
And finally, at number 20, we've got the Supremes with Stop in the Name of Love. This is Motown royalty. Diana Ross and the Supremes were unstoppable in the mid-60s. That opening, Stop in the Name of Love, is iconic. The song's about begging someone not to break your heart, not to leave. The production is classic Motown polish. The hand gestures in the choreography became legendary. Stop in the Name of Love topped the charts and became one of the Supremes' signature songs. But even this classic has been somewhat forgotten by younger generations. There you have it. 20 incredible songs from 1965 that dominated the charts but somehow slipped from our collective memory. Some of these artists went on to become legends. Others disappeared into obscurity. But every single one of these songs deserves to be heard again. 1965 was a special year for music. It was a time of transition, of experimentation, of incredible creativity. The British invasion was reshaping pop music. Motown was proving that soul could dominate the mainstream. And dozens of one-hit wonders were creating perfect little pop gems. So here's what I want you to do. Pick one of these songs. Just one. Go listen to it. Really listen. Let yourself be transported back to 1965. Feel what people felt when these songs first hit the radio. And if you enjoyed this trip down memory lane, hit that subscribe button. Drop a comment telling me which song was your favorite, or which one you'd never heard before. And share this video with someone who loves classic music. Music from 1965 changed the world. Let's make sure it's not forgotten. See you in the next one.